An alternative view about a persistent feeling, emotion, thought, or a process that doesn't go a repeat pattern. For example, guilt. Things happen in your life that always end up making you feel guilty. Jealousy. You may be at the behest of others being jealous of you, for example. You may yourself have a recurrent pattern or theme that just keeps happening again and again and again. An alternative view of that is that we are addicted to feeling like that. We are addicted to feeling like that, right? Because that's the way we were made to feel at some point when our experience of this life was still developing and what to expect of this life, right? And if we did things, we might have been shamed and in turn made to feel guilty for being in a particular way, which may have also been age appropriate. But instead, we ended up carrying this guilt and shame. And so, this guilt and shame are intertwined with a form of love, with a form of how to expect life to be. And you'll find that when you want to reward yourself, when you want to take a break, when you want to take a day off work, and you genuinely feel like you really do need a break, right? There'll be so many things, and you'll feel guilty, even where guilt isn't really called for, but it's a feeling that you're almost addicted to because it's something that is built in. So when we're not feeling guilty, what is the opposite? We'll feel pride in what we're doing. We'll have a healthy self esteem. We won't feel so ashamed. And to be in that way means that, wow, we are in the energy of total acceptance of who we are, total non judgmental living our truth and knowing that, and just knowing that. Because when we don't know that, that guilt keeps coming up again and again. So it's very, very reminiscent of somebody who has been through overcritical parenting, for example. And when you really wanted to play and not maybe do your homework, and maybe you just wanted to laugh and have some fun and fill your day with joy and mess about with abandon. And this was frowned upon, and you were asked to sit quietly, don't say anything, or asked to do other things rather than you expressing your very essence of joy. So you might be somebody who feels guilty about expressing their joy, and you in turn end up dimming your light most of the time. You know that certain situations or the way that you are is really not the way that you're living. And this is when a lot of you will feel that I'm not really living the life that I know I came to live, or you feel like, no, this isn't really what I'm supposed to be doing, because there is a lot of truth in that, because you've not come into your own yet. And that old story is still running past its expiry date. So, a little something to ponder over when it comes to certain emotions, certain feelings. And I used guilt as an example about something that we're addicted to because it is associated with our very, very sense of self, with our very, very sense and understanding of love through the acceptance of who we are. So, lots of love. Take care.